I'm back, and yeah, I'm back again, and I want something different again, and I want to get a little bit more flowy overflow with highlights here, and I want to get a little secret again, and I want to get a really blue color under it, so you cannot see it when it's down, but in a ponytail everything lights up. Everything lights up.
Oh, everything, my whole life.
My whole life.
Okay. Let's go do crazy stuff.
Yay!
Will you turn so you can see how your hair is now? It's a long time ago. Because we all had the lockdowns. And you can see it also on your hair. It's a long time ago. And on the outgrow.
Yeah.
It's a large outgrow.
And also this.
Yeah, but
That's
that we did
ago.
In between also on the Salon.
Yeah.
You cannot resist that.
No.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello friends, Marjolein is back. Now it starts with the cut and the undershave, because that's the easiest thing to do for me as a hairdresser. And still there's still a bit grease on the hair from the natural grease. So a clipper can do the job much easier when there's a little bit grease on the skin. Then I'm gonna work out the line she wants. Do the cut with T1 haircut of Jaguar, but that you always see. Start as always with protection. And because we're going for blue, she's getting blue. Blue, 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 Johnny Blue.
Ik ken het wel.
Hè?
Ik ken het wel, maar ik kan niet meezingen. Dus als je verder zingt, herken ik het wel.
It was a Dutch artist who had AIDS.
Oh.
He died on it. And he made the song Blue, Johnny Blue.
Oh.
Okay, wet the hair, start on the cut. I brush the hairs with imitation Olivia cotton brush. Still waiting on the original Olivia cotton brushes. They come out in new colors. So, we're not on the market in Holland yet. But the imitation works also nice. Wetting the hairs. And overall her condition is mostly fine because she has a little bit greasy hair, so the natural grease protects her hair. We did a lot of things with her hair already. When you search on her name, you see a lot of videos of her. Starting hair over the center of the skull, up to the undershave, twist the hairs round, then the hairs side. And this she has for a long time. And a lot of girls who have undershave always like it very much, because they ever come back every time a new one. So I turn her and then start on that. Creating also a tattoo line in it. Nee, die ligt gewoon fijn in de hand en die werkt inderdaad het makkelijkst. En het systeempje is heel snel. Shaving up the underlines. Her natural fall is from the left side to the right, so it gives a bending. Work till I get on the parting line.
Dat kan hebben.
Ja, zeker. Zeker als je er zelf in zit.
Ja, als je niet in zit, oké. Maar nee, ik vind inderdaad, ik ben ook heel erg ook inderdaad gehecht op goed snel
Veilig,
kunnen
ja.
rennen. Ja. En dan snel van een snelle reactie.
Ja.
Maar dan moet de auto ook een snelle reactie hebben. Dat is ook altijd
Ja, dan moet je Ferrari nemen. So far the underlines. We moeten toch een keer een andere structuur in hebben. Clean the underlines. Get rid of all the small hairs. Okay, starting on the tattoo lines. Trying to work on every time a new one. So when I start, it's also for her a little secret. First set out real nice soft lines. Clean this up so you can see the lines better. Make sure the lines are nice sharp. Not gonna work with a knife because I still have to color the hairs. And on the lines we need to bleach to get the real blue colors into her hair. So that's why I don't work it out with a knife. And if in 2 weeks she's already back to get a new one. So that's not a problem, I love her. Clean this up. And then I can start on the cut. Starting on the cut using a revitalizer spray. With this spray I can see where the hair is the most damaged. And it brings out the structure of the hairs. Because she has wavy hair, she don't like it at all, but she has beautiful wavy hair. But most girls don't appreciate what they have. So she is no exception of the rules. Then wet it with water. Now she wants to stay in as much length as she can. Go to my chopsticks, go to the center of the skull. Take my first line, and just above the undershave. Pin the upper hair side. Wet the underline a little bit more. Take the fine part of my comb. Don't force anything, just leave the hairs the way they are. Go to the part that is the weakest and cut it about 1/2 centimeter above that. So a real steady line again. Put the scissor on 120 degrees Celsius. That must be enough to seal the hairs. Lay the hairs in a natural fall. Small corrections. Take a new line on it. And work till I get a straight line from the top to the top of the ears. Nou, dus ik ook al gebruiken. Had je zelf ook kunnen knippen. Je had alleen geen schaar.
Ik heb alleen geen schaar.
Nee.
Ik ben geen Theo.
Ben je geen
Ik durf
Theo?
dat toch niet. Nee.
Je hebt er wel een.
Ik heb er een.
Ja.
Ik ben er geen.
Nee. Maar je hebt er wel een. Die zijn moeilijk te vinden tegenwoordig.
Ja, goed.
Zeker in jouw leeftijdsgroep.
Oh ja.
Die zijn er gewoon niet meer.
Nee.
Godsgeschenkjes. Ik ben altijd een cadeautje.
Maakt niet uit voor wie.
Nee, voor iedereen. Hou voor jou.
Ook voor jou.
Nee, schat.
Ik vind het heel lastig om mensen zoals jou te vinden op mijn leeftijd inderdaad.
Ja, die zijn er niet, Theo's.
Nee, het is allemaal toch wel een
Ja.
hele andere generatie.
Komt dat het niet meer doopnamen zijn. Weinig.
Nieuwe doopnamen?
Ja, dat heeft met doopnamen te maken, hè?
Oh, oké.
Want dat is gelinkt op je oom of een tante.
Ja, mijn vriend heet dan Johannes Antonius.
Ja.
Dat is voor mij wel weer anders dan bij bijvoorbeeld Frederik.
Ze zijn allebei apostelen.
Mijn vader heet Frederik en mijn moeder heet
Frederik
Maria.
Lievertje heet mama, papa. Talking about names, Christian names. So my name is God gift. We talk about the name of a father and of a friend. But they also have still old-fashioned names. Pardon what I told you to the ears. It's a bit funny to work with a wire and a comb. Normally in the salon I lay this away and my wire is not coming from the ceiling. And now it does. But when you have a wire on your scissor, it's better lay not on the ground, because then it can be the way that in one false step the tool doesn't work anymore.
Ooh. That's expensive too.
Yeah, it's an expensive thing. For those who want to know what the cost is of a hot scissor, it's about 900 euros, something like that. So the wire is also 900 euros, because when there's no wire on it, it doesn't heat. So it's a tool you cannot use, because when it's not heated, it's not the best scissor at all. But heated, I think there's no better one.
Gaat hij dan weer soepel?
What you want to do. Right now.
Oeh.
Turn a bit.
Een beetje net zo'n stelta. Vind ik dat ook.
Ja.
Van een normale stelta door je haar. Dus kan je amper doorheen krijgen, dan wordt die warm. Dus ik denk van oké. Dat
Nee,
is
dat
soepel.
klopt. Nee, sommige steltangen zijn echt heel ruw.
Ja.
Now first, go in the center line. Take the hairs down. Watch what I did. Connect it to the back. So she has a nice stable line to the back. And a bit layering to the front. So turn a bit more. Take it from the frontonelle, in front of the ears. Turn it in. So give it a slight curve in the sides. And don't take off much, but only what's necessary. Then take the part from the center on the ear. Take all the hairs with it. Turn it again. And the last part is all the hair to the front. And make a soft connection to the back. Go over the same line again. You see, I don't have to do anything because the tool does the work. It gently travels through the hairs, even without cutting. This part I need on the other side. So throw that to the other side. Then you can see her again.
Hallo. Hi.
Bag.
Oké joh.
Take out the pin. Which hairs again. Take out the pin. Which hairs again. Get rid of my chopstick. Knowing that I have the guideline laying here. Take the hairs to the front. Hè?
Vond die uitgooien. Sorry. Die is wel heel goed in.
He's laughing about the outgrow. Do the same as I did on the other side. Just set in my hands, go in, let the scissor flow, don't do anything. Go over the same line again, take the center of the ears with it. Take the hairs to the front. Control the line. Vinden ze nou hier, ja? Ja, ze doen wel iets, maar niet zoveel.
Wat doen ze?
De week waar ze een keer gaan herrie maken.
Wat doen ze dan?
Ja, muziek maken. Ja,
oh, muziek. Oh, is dit? Wat ze deden.
Now to be sure, I've got all the hairs cut and wet it again. So take the hairs in the center line, take them high up. Go to the center line, take away the small parts. Now we want to get rid of the hard line of the outgrow. That I'm going to work on. And when I get on the center of the back, I can stop with the cut, because then I have cut all the heads. Now there are a few things I have to do. First, protect the underline. Then she wants a real blue color in a line above that, because that's a little secret beneath the hairs. And once you waste it or want to crazy stuff, it comes out. So that I have to do, because that I have to bleach with a soft bleach, but I also have to make a soft bleach to connect the lines. So when I've done that, I will do the rest. So we'll all do with 3% or stand volume, so there's no hard lines in this bleach. In the meantime, I glued with a bit gel a plastic foam over the underline, so I have no possibility to get the bleach on that part. And I only will bleach about a centimeter of hair, so I stay behind the ear, so it is always in the underlines. This will be afterwards the blue line. Do this of course on both sides. Get away the hairs. Make sure my plastic ball stays on the skin. Take also a carton wick with it. Split it. Take two small parts, so I have not too much. Take this hair up. Go in the underlines. Lay the hair aside. Make sure the plastic stays where it needs to stay. Set in the outgrow. When I've done that, put the garter wick under the line, so there's no possibility for the bleach to get in the underlines. And I forgot my plastic fork, where I have it with me. I'll lay my hair on that. Set in the total length. Because there must be no yellow into this, because then blue doesn't become blue. And because it's with 10 volume, it's not much. And it's also with step 1 in it and step 2 afterwards. So it gives always a protection. Do this of course on both sides. So first set in the underline. With that I also secure that the plastic foil is laying on the skin. Set in the bleach above that. Lift the hairs up. Set in first the outgrow. Take my carton wig. Set it in the underlines. And lay the hair on that. Take some foils and lay them over this part. So I can open up the hairs and I can work in straight lines, connecting lines to each other. We'll also make a new color into it with a toner, because her hair is a bit gold and we want to get it a bit cool blonde. And that I can do afterwards with the toner. Take about the 2 centimeters I did. In the underline part hair aside, clip it away. Watch where the blonde lines are. The most blonde lines I take out. Take about a centimeter hair every time. Now, put in a thicken of glint. This makes sure that the bleach stays on one part and doesn't flow. This is also with 10%, 3% 10 volume. In the center she has a bit of crown, so there take out the last line. Now I don't have to cover this up, I leave it this way. We're going for a tea or coffee, you just stay there. We'll be back in more, less in a second. This cover up again. Making sure the colors don't mix into each other. Then I take out clips, and the next product is of Kiss, and what I told you is a 10V with developer, and I also put in step 2. And for those who are afraid of coloring, it looks a little bit pink, but it isn't pink. Okay, back from coloring. I dried the back, made Illume Play blue, did again a foil on her hair. This apply only on the blonde color. And I have to get a lot of this product into the hairs. Put also step 2 in it. I mostly do this 2 times, because then I'm certain that I have the best end result and the best quality of hairs. Show you this in a second. And by putting this on almost dry hair, it's only damp hair, the hair takes up everything I can get into it. So I turn a bit so you can see how light the blondes became. This has to stay in for at least 50 minutes, but will stay longer because I made also a toner for on top. Therefore I use a 10V to get rid of a lot of gold colors. She has a lot of gold colors in her hair, mostly has, and they light up the more it's getting older. Making sure there's enough of this product on the hairs. Don't need developer. It is what it is.
All natural.
All inclusive. This I take, of course, off my gloves. plastic foil I glued on with sorry, aluminium foil I glued on with a gel. This cover up again. Making sure the colors don't mix into each other. Then I take out the clips. And the next product is of Kiss. And what I told you is a 10V with developer. And I also put in step 2. And for those who are afraid of coloring, it looks a little bit, yeah, pink. But it isn't pink. Let's apply first on a new colored part and then afterwards over the total length. Now, leave this in. This is only for the first 3-4 centimeters, and then after 10 minutes, put in the rest over the length, and then rinse it out. I'll be back. Okay, rinse it out in the last water with the rinsing. We let a little bit of overflow into the blonde color, so you have also a flow of colors into the long hair on top. Now I can blow dry the hair. And then maybe it gets some waves in it or something like that. I use the setting lotion of Glint. Start blow drying with a large brush, building up from the neckline up to the top, starting on the blue line. That's real blue. Show you the blue line on the lines. The real blue.
Dat is het blauwste. Dat is het blauwste.
Ja. Using a large brush. And drying the hair. So far blow drying. I'm going to create some waves in her hair. Maybe she turns so you can see how the colors look when the hair is straight down, but she has curly hair of her own. It's good. It's good.
It's good.
Good. Yeah, that's it. Use a very light roller, about 3 centimeters of pomade. And put it on 200 degrees Celsius. Watch at the hairs. And then let them slip. Roll them in position. Every time put in one a little bit hairspray to protect the hairs. And of course it doesn't protect my fingers.
Maar het is gewoon een hele mooie meid om te zien. Ik was van, oh, jee, eentje.
Ja, dat is echt bijzonder.
En wat ze ook doet, hè? Ik snap het niet. Elke piercing, elke haarkleur, het maakt niet uit. Of zo. Ik weet niet. Het is altijd zo van, oké, heeft ze dat gedaan. Maar ze ziet er nog steeds mooi uit. Ze heeft dat gedaan, maar ze ziet er nog steeds mooi uit. En zelfs met haar haar nu, dat het best wel een aparte haarvorm is. Ik denk van, jee, Marieke.
So far curling. Oh, ik kan het ding uit. Ultra large comb. Get a little bit rid of the curls, not much. Nieuwe hairstyle, nieuw color van Marjolein. Kon ik die ook pas gehad hebben.
Ja, Marjolein had je laatst.
Ja, ook leuk. Ook eigenzinnig.
Ja, maar die namen lijken net wel een beetje op elkaar.
Ja,
Als het heel
heel
snel
veel.
zegt. Als het snel zegt, ja, dan klinkt het wel heel
Ja,
erg gelijk.
lijken die even op elkaar. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being my model. She will certainly turn around and show you the end result. We see each other next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ja. Ja. Ik stel er nog niks van gezien.
A little bit more flowy overflow with highlights here, and I want to get a little secret again, and I want to get a really blue color under it, so you cannot see it when it's down, but in the ponytail everything lights up. Everything lights up.
Oh, everything, my whole life.
My whole life.
Okay. Let's go do crazy stuff.
Yay!
Will you turn so you can see how your hair is now? It's a long time ago. Because we all had the lockdowns. And you can see it also on your hair. It's a long time ago. And on the outgrow. It's a large outgrow.
And also this.
Yeah, but
That's not that
that we
long
did
ago.
in between also on the Salon.
Yeah.
You cannot resist that.
No.
Okay, thank you very much.